Hey everybody, today we're taking on yet another trial garden tour, and apologies for our location. It's windy and we're at an event.
It's a beautiful location. We're on Lake Michigan. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, but there might be some noise issues, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
The place that we're going to is Plant Peddler. Plant
Peddler. Just ask me, I'll repeat it. When you don't understand, I'll repeat.
And this is in Cresco, Iowa, and we made a special trip out there because normally we end up getting there about a month from now.
Yeah.
After the trial garden is officially closed, so it's not getting fertilized and stuff, so the plants are not as vibrant. Boy, we hit it at the right time this time.
So we drove 5 hours, looked at a garden, and turned around and drove 5 hours
You
back.
had stops along the way, so stop.
Well, I read a couple antiques.
And you had some favorite plants too.
I did.
So we're going to start this one by focusing on some of our favorites. Then we'll go through and give you just a little tour of some of the other plants that look really good there. So let's take a look here. We're going to start with one of yours right out of the gates.
The hot-blooded red Lantanana.
Lantana?
Lantanana, that's
And
what I
what did you like about that one?
Well, I think that it's really red and orange together, and it's just really, I don't know, it just jumps out at you.
It is definitely a vibrant red, which is really nice.
That's
And
beautiful.
at this point in the season, it was nice and red. A lot of times when it's first starting out, it's a little bit orange. The flowers kind of change color as they go. So let's see, what's the next one? Oh, I want to talk about begonias because Plant Peddler is very, very good with their begonias. And one of them that is new this year is the Eye Candy series. This is a new one that's come out, known for giant flowers.
Big flowers and really intense color.
And what I liked about them as well is that they have that Iconia growing pattern, the Iconia begonias.
Yes, they do.
He says as if he knows. It has a little bit of a trailing action, but also upright at the same time. But those big, giant tuberous begonia flowers.
Huge tuberous begonias.
He's mocking me. And while I was there too, they had a really nice example of the sweet spice apple blossom begonia. That's a really nice one as far as filling out nice, has a nice fragrance as well.
And it sounds like a dessert.
Yeah, you always like the dessert kind of named ones, don't you?
Candy, apple pie, whatever it was. Oh, no, this is a nice one.
Okay.
The Revita. Did I pronounce it right?
I think so. I don't really know how to pronounce
Revita,
that one.
Revita, Rosebuda.
That's one of the Himalis varieties.
Yes.
And what did you like about this?
It's a beautiful orange color.
It has that orange yellow, almost like a fire kind of look to it.
It's gorgeous. Now this is an interesting one. The Valentino pink begonia. I thought it was so cool because it has this really beautiful yellow center, and then the kind of what color is that around it?
Well, it's officially pink, but it's a dark pink.
Yeah, dark pink with a yellow center. It's just really, really cool. This one, it's called the Boris.
Oh, actually, Boreas or Boreas.
Boreas. The Boreas.
Boreas.
The Boreas begonia is next. I like
this
this
one's
one.
been around for a long time.
It has been around for a long time, but I admired it immediately. We walked in there, and the first thing out of his mouth was, "Oh yeah, a lot of old ladies like that one."
It is popular with a lot of our older customers, but I think because
you said old ladies,
because it's kind of disappeared for a while, I think it's making its comeback right now.
Well, it looks like a rose. It does look like a rose.
Yeah.
But I think it's that's on tops of my list.
And its claim to fame is that little white edge around the outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that at home next year.
Oh, if we get it.
The old lady that I am.
One of mine was a Petunia, and this is the Tea Rose Morn, and I do like the Tea series. And this one, the color has the intensity of the Cascadia's Fantasy Hot Pink, but it has a little bit of veining inside. So I love the intensity, the bright pink color. This one was very good, and I'm already a fan of the Tea begonias or Petunias, so I like that. Another Petunia. You didn't have any Petunias on your favorites list.
No, I'm a little over Petunia. No, listen, Petunias are great. I consider them kind of an old lady flower.
Well, this old lady flower is for the young and old alike. The Flower Shower Pinkermint. I just like the fact that it had that little bit of veining and kind of a watercolor effect on it.
It's nice. It's nice.
There are a lot of new Petunias though with these colors on it, these kind of pinks, these pale pink colors.
Yeah.
Another one would be this Serafino Sumo.
Yeah, that's kind of dull to look at, isn't it?
Well, that's just the photo.
It's a bad photo.
Yeah.
Bad photographer.
But the thing to know about the Sumos is that it is one of the giant varieties. So it's like the Super Petunia Vistas. Gets really, really big. You can put it in containers. Some people love it in containers. I found be careful what you put it with or let it stand alone.
Oh, because it'll take over?
Yeah, it can.
Oh, okay.
Now
Nice.
you had a bunch of New Guinea impatiens in there.
Yes, I think that the color is really intense. And that looks like a compact purple candy because that's what it's called.
Now the purple candy has a little bit of a bicolor, so you can see it has that kind of magenta color.
Yeah, it does.
that's stronger on the center, and then on the
It's just
outside.
really, it's a beautiful, intense color.
And that one has darker leaves.
And I like this one too.
Yeah, this is the red candy. So you can see the bicolor again.
It all goes back to food and candy.
But
Where's the whiskey petunia?
there actually is a whiskey begonia out there.
Oh, show me.
I actually got one for you and your sister. I don't know what happened to it though. I think I gave it to Allison or something.
Oh, great.
Or maybe my sister has
Great.
it.
The
We'll
one
find
that I
out.
would really love, no matter what it looked like, the whiskey petunia he gave away.
Now this one does not have a food content. Well, I guess maybe it does.
It has orange.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like the leaves that they're limey and dark green, and then the orange.
I think it's interesting because at one of the other trial gardens, you picked one of the variegated leaf impatiens, but you had the more hot pink color.
Oh, okay.
So you like the tropical orange too?
I do.
You like variegated leaves though.
I like a lot of color. I like variegated leaves. I like a lot of variegated stuff. Now this next one, the unique sangria fizz,
Now,
of course.
remember when we looked at the unique series down at DGI, I was a little bit leaning towards the apricot. You were leaning towards the sangria fizz.
Yeah.
You might be right. After seeing it again and seeing how beautiful the flowers were on this
Yeah,
one,
no, that's
it almost has a little bit like a mini tropical hibiscus kind of flower to it. I thought it
kind of looks
beautiful.
like a blood orange to me too.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. This is another one of my favorite calibrachoas. It's the mini famous Uno Pink Radiance. It's not new, but it's only been around for a couple of years. I just think it's got that nice kind of pale pink color. I think it's just got a nice look to it. And boy, the flowers are huge.
Yeah,
they
that's
cover
true.
the whole plant.
That is true.
They're almost petunia size flowers.
Back to the petunias. Not my favorite flower, except the whiskey one, which he gave away.
Which is a begonia.
Well, whatever. It's a flower.
Now you did pick this one though.
Yeah, come on. The mini famous Uno Pink Star Fruit.
It's food related. That's why he really picked it.
No. This one, I'd like to have some of this.
Yeah, that's a beautiful color. There's a couple
It's
other
like yellowy in the middle, and then purpley, and then mauvey, and then pinky. Yeah, no, that's a good one.
And the Mini Famous series is a really nice series. All the so whether it's Uno or Neo, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Now you had some
like
of
that
these
one.
shamrocks or these trifoliums.
Do we have those in the yard last year?
We had them 2 years ago. Not this
Oh.
variety though. This is a little bit
all right.
different.
I really like this. It's a shamrock, and it's got the green in the middle, and then it has this kind of purpley color on the edge. I just think it's just really different looking. I love it.
And they were filling out the pots really
Yeah.
nicely. You picked another color as well, the green
And I
glow.
like that one because there's two different greens. It's kind of like the Bells of Ireland. I love that because it's all green, but there's different color greens, and this is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's got two different green, maybe three different greens in there, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, and these were doing great this time of year as well too. So I was happy
Yeah.
to see that. I picked this Thunbergia or Black-Eyed Susan vine only because those flowers were the most beautiful orange color I'd seen, and it was covered in them. Sometimes I've had Thunbergia or the Black-Eyed Susan vine that just wasn't flowering a whole lot. I caught this one in the prime, and I absolutely loved it. So I'm kind of falling in love with
It's
that
one of his picks, and it's nice.
You did go back to those Terrascape Coleus.
I'm telling you.
And the pink ribbons was another. I mean, everywhere you've gone, you've fallen in love with that one. But you also highlighted this one here, Lime and Shine.
Yeah, but there's some. I'm finding my love of Coleus because there's so many different kinds, and you put them together, and wow, you've got so many. I'm just amazed at how many different types of Coleus there is.
And they're very easy to grow for the most part too.
And they're very easy to grow, which is
and
a good
sun or
thing.
shade, so they can handle a lot.
Do not make a salad out of them.
Yeah, this is his theme of the season. You can't
Food-
eat. You can't
food and
eat
liquor.
it. Yeah, it's the one that he really can't eat. I picked this one here only because I thought it was a unique color combination.
Yeah, it is. It is. Is that one plant that's orange and
No,
yellow?
it's
there's
actually two there. So what we've got in there are two types of petunia that you can see. So it is the Sanguna banana candy and the Deco sorbet. That Deco sorbet is an unusual colored one. There is supposed to be some Techno large blue violet lobelia in there as well. It's a quick combo called Island in the Sun, but it's kind of gone. Sometimes that happens with
Is
lobelia.
it swallowed up or is it just gone?
It might have gotten swallowed up. It might have just gotten too hot for it, and then if it got low on water, lobelia sometimes gets fussy if it doesn't get the water. And now next up, we're just going to do a little walkthrough of all the different plants. Not everything that was there, but a good variety of them. And we're just going to point out ones that we thought were standouts. So we're not going to talk over most of these because we really did pick our favorites. But here's the begonia section.
Maybe we'll say something.
Some really nice varieties there.
Beautiful.
I think this is a really good way for people to be able to see all those different Emalis varieties because there's so many out there, and it when you see them in the book, or the catalog, it's a lot different.
Yeah, this is
seeing them in
different.
person.
Yeah.
That
Esme. That's nice.
Yeah, that was a really
That's
nice,
a nice one too.
Frivola pink. Yeah, that was a good one. The Chloe Coral pink has nice big flowers too.
Yeah, that's cool. That looks almost like a rose again.
Now, you see in the back the dark Brit, see that yellow plant in there? That probably was just like a misplant or something, you know, just got mixed up in there. Because I don't usually notice begonias opening the wrong color, not like you do with some of the other flowers, so just so you know. That Camilla is kind of pretty, don't you think?
I kind of like the red, dark red one.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, Dreams Mecharaz, that's nice. And these are ones not known for their flowers, but I love the speckle on those leaves.
Is that a begonia?
Yeah.
Oh. A begonia without flowers. Pretty.
Now there are some in there that might just have numbers. I don't know if those are actual varieties that you can purchase or if they're just testing them. I'm not for sure of that. There's your Boreas.
Boreas. Get a Boreas. I really like a Boreas.
There's your Valentino.
There's my Valentino white. So I picked my two favorites.
The Valentinos, all of them have a little bit of that bicolor in them.
Yeah, that's really pretty. Oh, nice.
Yeah. That peach, that Bee Love peach is really nice.
Yeah.
I guess I'm kind of getting into the peach begonias more.
I'm kind of getting into the begonias.
When they're in good shape and happy, they are absolutely gorgeous. Some people have trouble with them, not everybody. Like most people find them easy.
Look, in Ireland I had begonias one year. They were beautiful. The next year I had them, they were all like soggy, wet messes. So
yeah, they don't like to be super dry, but they also don't want to be soaking wet.
I overwatered them. Ravita, like the Ravita.
Yeah.
And the Rana.
In the baskets, they have varieties that tend to do a little better, maybe in a hanging basket or they trail over the edge. So they had a bunch of different varieties there. Yeah. And I didn't catch the name of every single one, but I really do like the Portofino series. I think those are really gorgeous, beautiful colors, nice habit on them, dark leaves.
Oh, that's nice. What's that one?
I think that is the First Kiss. I'm forgetting the whole name, but yeah, that one is one that I never want to be without. That's probably my favorite of all of them.
Get that next year.
Yeah, we want that. We had it in one of our baskets.
Really?
Maybe last year. Oh.
That's a nice yellow.
Kind of a pale color.
Yeah. But that's a nicer yellow. Well, that's different.
So these are the more trailing varieties. You'll see they have those really pointed leaves, and the flowers tend to be a little more of an explosion or more of a kind of bell shape.
Yeah, I like them. Kind of looks like a fuchsia. These look like fuchsias.
Yeah, sometimes they do have a little bit of similarity to those. They did have a bunch of echinacea on display, which I thought were really nice.
Isn't echinacea something you can eat, or?
It's an herbal type of.
For what?
People use it for like.
Hoof and mouth?
I think it's more for colds.
Hoof and mouth.
And then.
Do you chew on it or just what?
They make tea. Like echinacea.
Oh, that's what I've heard. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah, and so they also had a lot of the Sunbeckias, so you get some really great colors on those with lots of flowers. And these are going to be annuals in our area, though. So in some areas, I think if you're zone 7 or higher, they can possibly be a perennial. But for us, they just bloom all season long for the most part. These are Helianthus here, so we get some more. Those are going to be more of the branching sunflowers. Gaillardia tucked in there. And these are the different types of like vinca.
Vinca or vinca?
Vinca, like
Oh, with a V.
Yeah, vinca.
Like vino.
Yes. This one was really nice. The Soiree Double Pink Improved. Look at the flower coverage. Look at the color. It's really beautiful. Now in the carnations, because they require some cleaning, I don't always love, but take a look at this Vivacia orange. It's more of a peach color.
And carnations are one of my favorite flowers. I know a lot of people associate with funerals, but I love a carnation. And they last a long time.
And here's your section.
Here we go. Do not eat the Coleus.
They have a lot of the beautiful Main Street series.
Wow, look at how many there are. I just can't get over that.
Then over here, we're getting into the Downtown series, which is a little bit more compact. You notice they're a little bit more ball shaped. They're gonna be a little smaller than Downtown.
Look at how many Coleus there. Wow.
And it was really nice because they had a lot of the stained glassworks series, which is really nice. They had a little bit more lime in them, so you get a little brightness going for them. But I don't usually get to see those in all the trial gardens, so that was nice to see. And then we get into the Terrascapes, which we had seen before and really did love those. Now here there was more variation in the size than what we saw at some of the other trial gardens. Some of them were a little smaller, some were bigger.
They had great Coleus, very healthy Coleuses.
Yeah. Coleus, do we call it? I don't know.
I don't know. I call it kind of like a fern plant.
And then the Garden Fest Gardenscape was another series that I hadn't seen before, so it was good to see.
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah, really nice.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're it's a good series. They did have some of the verbena on display, so this is the Vanessa series here. So Vanessa is nice and compact, stays a little bit smaller, gets good dome of flowers on it. They also had the Lanai and the Lascar series shown here, so I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen which one's which. But you see, I love this color here. I thought that was a really nice one. There were a couple really nice ones.
A lot of different colors.
Now some of them were out of flower at this time, some were in flower.
Do they flower all summer, or is it just?
They usually do, especially if they're getting fertilizer and good sun and water properly. Here's where you can see the difference between like purple, blue, and I think there was another dark purple or something. I'll put the names on there. Some are a little bit more magenta-y type of blue purple. Some of them are a little bit more of, I guess, what you call true purple. They had tons of Mandevilla and Diplodenia. I was kind of overwhelmed by what I saw. There were a couple colors though that I thought that were really big standouts, and we'll be getting to those in just a second here. This yellow one I thought was a really nice standout. I think that's a Sun Parasol Sunbeam. I had seen it at one of the other gardens as well. Really good color. And then there was another one called, this is the blue one, Blue Forbia maybe?
Oh, the purple blue one?
Yeah, you're right. So that's a very unusual color. That one it's won a lot of awards because it's such an unusual color.
Yeah, I think it should.
There's also like a coral and a fired up orange variations that were really, really good colors. Like just so unusual and really vibrant looking. They had a bunch of the Celosia as well. Now here we're seeing some of the New Guinea Impatiens, so those were looking really good there. But you can see some of the basket varieties, they don't get quite as big, so you're gonna wanna put more plants in there, but they do trail over the edge of the pot a little bit more. But regular Impatiens do a pretty good job in containers as well at kind of sweeping over the sides. There's a good bicolor for you.
Yeah, I do like the bicolors for sure. Nice, very nice. That looks like lilacs.
They're Woodlea or butterfly bush.
Oh yeah.
So those.
Okay.
And then here's two different Alternanthera, and so you can see very similar. One is a little more purple, one is a more red, a little bit more red. Here's that Gumfrina, I think it's fired up pink. That's very, very similar to the Truffula pink from Proven Winners. And then the ping pong purple I thought was a really nice one. You're a fan of the Gumfrina.
I am. Oh, that's the gumball one.
Yeah, now I do want you to look here at the Evolvulus. So there's two different kinds here. One was more in flower. Tell me this, do you think that's blue, or what do you think of it?
It's not blue. It's purple. It's purple.
It's got that cornflower blue color.
Yeah.
Euphorbia was looking really nice. Now you had highlighted some of those shamrocks. There are other colors as well, and I figure you must have picked the ones that you liked the best.
Yeah, I just didn't know. Oh, that's different.
Yeah, so we had seen these before, but you can see they, everywhere. Every time you see them in a different place, you kind of give them a little bit different attention.
Right.
Angelonia looking good.
Mm-hmm.
The Alonia Big is a very large variety. Nice colors on it as well.
Sedum.
Yeah, now with the sedum, you can see the two different sizes. The only real difference that I could see when I saw them side by side was one was just a little bit bigger than the other, but the color was very similar.
Is that my King Tut?
That's actually more like the Queen Tut. It's, I think, the Cleopatra grass.
I really like Tut grass.
And they also have the display beds, and in those display beds, they do showcase a lot of the plants from different plant growers or different providers. And so it's nice to be able to look through and just see what they look like in a flower bed. Okay, so thanks for joining us on this little tour, kind of a little fun look at some of our favorite plants from Plant Peddler. Had a great time. Why am I having a hard time saying that? I love the name. Why do I have such a hard time saying it?
Plant Peddler.
It rolls right off of his
Say
tongue.
it 3 times really fast. No. I will. Plant Peddler, Plant Peddler, Plant Peddler.
Plant what?
Plant Peddler, Plant Peddler, Plant Peddler.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.